Hello, and welcome back to Stranded Deep, Episode 7. When I left off, we were just about to press on and travel. The plan is to go to a large island in the southeast, and that's what we're going to do. As long as we have this life raft. Oop, let's avoid those rocks. Um, I don't want to just get comfortable staying on this island here. There's a lot of resources on this island where we built our permanent shelter. But with good tools, there's no reason not to explore. The more buckets we find, the more engine parts we find, it's just going to put us in a better position. And I don't know how long this raft is going to last. Oof. Okay, so it's a little choppy today. It's not too bad. Oof. Oof. Easy. Okay. Oh, speaking too soon. Um, we have good weather at least, so I'm thankful for that. And we have some water and coconuts so we can eat and drink. I don't know what kind of island we're going to find to the southeast, but I know that even if it doesn't have any palm trees on it, we should be okay with what we have. So that is the little shipwreck rocky outpost there to the south. And I'm going to stay wide of this rocky area where this boat here, this little fishing boat here is wrecked. I'm going to stay clear of that and stay clear of all these rocks. Yep, I can see them near the surface. Woof! Oh my. And instead, we're going to be looking for our island here to the southeast. It's a very nice, clear day. There should be a large island out this way. So we're just gonna head on in this direction. Whew, whoa, whoa, okay. Whew, oh my. Okay, so the waves are a little larger out here. Okay, and by that sound, I'm guessing there are sharks that have taken an interest in me. You know what? Let's go to this small island first. We might as well. It's closer. Um, there's no telling what we're going to find there, and just the fact that it's closer leads me to believe that's where I want to head. The other one looks a good bit further away. It is definitely a large island, but it's much further away. Oh, oh my. Okay, we're just going to keep on going. We're just going to press on, and keep an eye out for rocks and such. I don't want to have any kind of issues. There we go. Everything's just populated. Get that frame rate drop when that happens. But it's generally how I know I'm coming into a decent range. And we're still pretty far out. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm close to the island, but close enough to see what kind of island it is. And it's probably going to have a lot of coconuts, which I'm very grateful for that. Oof. Going to go ahead and build a simple shelter here like we've been doing so that we can save. And oof, it looks like there's some rocks sticking up to the right and to the left. This is the reef side of the island for sure. We want to get out from over top of this and get over to the sandy area. Right over here. Oh, easy. Rocks and such, yeah. Okay, let's pull it on up on the beach. I don't think we're going to depart that side of the island. That was a little treacherous. Oh, get it off the driftwood. Oh no. It would be just my luck for this thing to have an issue over here when I'm away from away from my structure and everything I've built. All right, let's survey the island. It's definitely small. Oh, look how close the next one is, though. And it's a large island, too. Okay, so that's where I came from. That was the starting island. So we should be to the east now. There it is. That's my island with the lagoon. The big one. All right, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. I want to make sure that I get what I need to get off of this island and then press on my merry way. And it's probably going to be, look at that, a fruit. Yep, that's something worth holding on to. Let's see if there's any buckets or anything. I'm not gonna, yep, here we go. That's what I was hoping for. Get a bucket. Seems like buckets are a pretty popular thing to wash ashore on the beaches. I imagine that's to make water manageable. Another fruit. Yes. That's good. That's good. And then, oh, ow! Oh, man. Ugh. Dang it. Boy, I really freaked out and just jammed the keys on my keyboard. Ugh. Well, I hope I didn't get... Oh, man, he was coiled right up in front of me, and I'm just like, oh, what is this? Is this a rope of some kind? Oh, and look, there he is. Another one coiled up, or is that the same one? Okay, so snakes on this island. Not a fan of that. Oh, goodness. I really can't believe I spazzed out like that. All right, we're still looking at sunny, and it's noon. We're getting tired, and we're getting hungry. So we're going to eat these fruit that I found. Or we're going to hold on to the other one. And we're going to sail to the big island. So let's... yeah, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and we're just going to leave this direction. It doesn't look like there's too much out in front of the... Oh, no! Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let me on. Yep. Ugh. Do not throw the raft. And let's stay clear of the coral if we can. And the rocks, please. I can see them. For the most part, the water is nice and clear. I can see the rocks. Yep. We're just going to stay away from them. And keep clear. The sea state seems to have improved. Well, although I'm getting a little bit away from land now, so... I don't know. I think we're going to be all right. As long as this raft stays in good shape, which I'm going to do my best to keep that intact. But I feel like this large island, as long as there's trees, even if I somehow get stranded on this island... Oh, come on, populate. There we go. Yeah, see, look at all those trees. Even if I somehow get stuck here, it'll be okay. I'm sure I'll be able to make another raft if it really comes down to it. So more than anything, I just don't want something to happen to the raft mid-voyage. Oh, and look at all these rocks. Oh my. Yep, there's quite a few. Okay. And this coral here. Oh, it's not good. Come on. Over the top. Come on. Oof, and now the sandy area. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't want anything to happen to the raft mid-voyage. That's my big fear, is that I'm going to be stuck between islands. And nobody's got time for that. And then I'll be swimming. Which I guess as long as my needs are good, which I'm pretty tired, I don't know if that would have been a good thing. But normally it wouldn't be the end of the world unless there are sharks. And if there are sharks, then, well, then it very well could be the end of the world. All right, let's see what else we've got. A lot of beach here, just a lot of wide open sandy beach. This is the lagoon. So with all this beach, there's not a lot of trees or rocks or anything. It's just kind of sandbar. I'm not sure how deep this lagoon gets or if it gets treacherous. I don't know. That's all I would need, is go out there, get attacked by a shark in the shallow water. But I was hoping this area would be good for spearfishing in a moderate amount of safety. Let's see what else the island has. I can mess with that later. We don't have to start spearfishing right now, but it'll be something on my radar. What we need is a place to sleep, actually. So we need to make a shelter. I'm not going to make a big one, just one of these simple ones. Stick, palm leaf, and lashing. That's easy enough. So we'll get plenty of lashings from these yucca plants here. Yep. Thank you. And then some more from here. So we get our lashings, easy enough. Yep. And now we need... Oh, that's not the one. Oh, look at all the yucca plants. Okay, and then I need some palm fronds and sticks. And look, there's a coconut there. We'll kill a bunch of birds with one stone. Oh, get off the tree. He was excited just to climb the palm tree. He was like, oh boy, I get to climb another tree. He's just itching to climb them. Oh. All right. Now we'll get some sticks. This will be good too. Maybe sleeping during the day. Get to keep my exposure down a little bit. Maybe give my skin a chance to. Well, but I don't know. But then I'll be trying to do stuff at night. I mean, it's fine unless I wanted to spearfish. I kind of have to do that during the day. I'm not going to go in the water at night. I mean, that's just goofy. Who would want to do that? So we get our palm fronds, make our shelter. Then I feel like we have to sleep. We really can't afford to put it off. Very tired. Let's go over here in the... No. Yeah, here we go. Right here. Perfect. So we'll save our game. That's always important. And then... let's keep exploring. I'm not really... Oof! No, don't throw down your axe. He's so fickle with his tools. Yeah, so we need to explore a little more. We don't have to sleep yet. Oh, nothing remarkable on this island. Almost wonder if I should keep traveling. It stands to reason that the islands further away from where you start would have the better things. A lot of tarps. This is good. We'll take some tarps. Yep. I'm gonna put it away though. That area was really neat. There wasn't a lot of stuff to survive out there, you know? A lot of neat stuff to find, but you couldn't live there. Oh, now there are those two ships south of it. Oh, man, with their tops sticking above the water. I just don't know if I have that in me. Not yet. I mean, I imagine there'll come a point where I have to start diving underwater to find things I need. But I'm just thinking, wouldn't I exploit the islands as much as I could first? Get the low-hanging fruit, the objects that are going to be easier to get with less danger? I don't know. That's what it seems like would be the right call to me. Look at that island. It's almost got like a peak to it. Okay. Oh, what have we here? Wreckage. Wreckage indeed. It's getting a little dark for all that in the shadows. I'll check those out during the day. They're pretty close to shore. They probably don't have anything in them, though. I think the last time I went to an overturned hull like that on its side, there's a whole lot of nothing. Just an empty hull. There were no boxes to open, no tumbling loot rolling around on the inside of them. And no buckets on this island, it looks like. That's fine. We don't need so many buckets. It would have been nice to find some. Oh. Question is always, though, how far do you keep exploring versus when do you turn back? I could easily stay here, start to set up another little temporary area. I mean, I have a shelter. I guess I should make a fire. There's no reason not to. But I have the, see, that's the thing. I have the farms on the other island. I have the solar still on the other island. I have enough buckets, though. I could probably, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll make a full-blown, because I brought my other buckets, didn't I? I did not. I left them. Well, that was a bad decision. I should have brought one. But I felt confident I would find more. Well, I could always go to another place tomorrow, look for another bucket. I could go back. I don't want to go back yet. Oh, there goes the sun. What is all this? Oh, look at this, like, huh, red shiny shells on the beach. That was really neat. All right, let's make a campfire, shall we? We can at least get a campfire going. And then all we need to do is get down here. Let's get down here so it looks appropriate. There we go. We'll get ourselves our necessary nighttime emergency fire going. That way, in case any airplanes fly overhead, they can see a fire. I've been debating firing my flare just to fire it, just to see what happens. It's the only one I've found. I'm not sure how many shots I get. I did notice that when I looked at it in the inventory, it doesn't necessarily have a counter. You know, these foods, they tell me how many servings. This doesn't have a counter of how many rounds, but it has a durability. So I almost think that I get multiple uses out of it. Let's go ahead and I guess we're just going to give it a shot. We're going to start sending up flares, see what happens. 50% durability, so I get 2 shots out of it. Well, we just used one. We'll see. It says it may save your life. If I always just wait to see a plane to fire it, then it doesn't last very long. Well, I had to experiment with it. So now we know. I get one more shot out of it. That's fine. We can always find more. Okay, let's take a look. We're not in too bad a shape. We need to sleep though. We've been staying up night after night. Starting to get a little ragged. Can't have that. Can't be making decisions on the high seas, going from island to island when you're ragged. Doesn't help anybody out. It's dangerous. Alright. Drink us some of this water here from our coconuts. Doing good. Nope, I think that was all of our coconut water except for these guys. So we're going to break these open. We're going to use our knife though, save our axe. Alright. Drinkable coconut. Now the coconuts we just drank, that was water. Okay, so this will be the first time we'll be going back to actual coconut milk for a while. I don't think nutritionally the game cares very much. It doesn't seem to make a difference, but I noticed the difference. You get sick of that coconut milk, you really do. Alright, so we'll eat the fruit we have. Look at that. In good shape. So we've got a little bit of the night left here. I think what we'll do is we'll grab these sticks here and then put them in the fire. Build the fire up a little bit more. We can't build it up any more than that. Okay. Oh, put the sticks down now and then... God, I should have... whatever. Hindsight's 2020. We're going to hold on to the tarp. We're going to hold on to the lashing. Coconuts, drinkable coconuts. Yep, they're all tapped out. I have no more drinkable coconuts. All of these coconuts here are empty, which is fine. As far as I can tell, they'll last a while, and there's no need to bring them with us. We'll leave them here, and we'll replenish our coconuts off the island. So we'll just get a few more, we'll crack them open, they'll be drinkable, and we'll hold on to them and save them as we go to the next island. That's how we'll do it. It is, and then I forgot how difficult it is to actually see the coconuts in the tree at nighttime. It's a little challenging. Most trees have one. There it is, but it doesn't really stand out unless you get right up on it. Okay, who else? You should have one. There it is, I see it. Some of them have two now. Some of the bigger ones have two. I think I'd like to get at least 4 or 5 and get them in the drinkable state, and then I'll leave the empty ones here. And we'll take these with us as our new source of water for the next island. Just in case, because we don't know what the next island is going to have. And that goes a bunch of different ways. You know, it might have a bunch of really good stuff, and it might have a whole lot of nothing. It might be barren, you know. That island looks pretty interesting, though. And it seems to stick up a good bit more than most of these other islands do when you see them in the distance. Oh, am I going to explore these shipwrecks before I go? Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Alright, let's get these, let's get a 5th coconut. Oh, there is a 5th coconut. Coconuts rolling away on the beach. Okay. So we'll husk these coconuts. Drinkable, and then grab them. Okay. And then I suppose I'm going to try my hand at these ships here off the coast. They're pretty close. If anything happens, I would rather do it while I'm close to shore. I have a mini shelter here. I can always afford to hang out if I have to. If something happens, I can stay here. There's enough resources. I could make this quite a home. It's a very nice island. It could have easily been the island I settled on. It's got a little more of just kind of empty, wasted beach space. Oh, but there's a tree out there, and did I even explore that area? I don't know if I've checked this whole island thoroughly yet. You know? Hold on. I don't really want to leave just yet. And I don't really want to do the boats just yet either. I don't recall really investigating out to the edge where this sandbar is. And I definitely don't remember there being a tree on that little tiny island over there. Which there might have been. But I get the feeling I either didn't scan it good enough. I mean, if I didn't notice the tree, I obviously wasn't scanning very well. Barrel, another barrel. That's not going to be gotten to easily, is it? Well, it's pretty shallow here. Yeah, it's shallow and sandy. It's fine. It'll be alright. But it's a whole lot of nothing. So that's where my raft went ashore, is over there? I don't... Okay. That's funny, I don't seem to remember that tree. I felt like this whole beach was barren. I must have just been looking downhill. Or looking down the lane here. But even here, there's some rocks and stuff. No resources to speak of. I feel like a bucket is such a small object. If I didn't check every little edge of beach line, I could have easily missed it. Oh, there you have it. There's nothing. Well, now that I know how wonderful and sandy it is over here, let's cruise on down the way. I think that's a good idea. Kind of rubbing against the bottom a little bit, the sand here. Not really drifting. I still feel like I'm pushing more than anything against the bottom. Yep, especially here. It's pretty shallow. That's fine. I want to kind of cruise over this little bay area. I want to see what's in here. Not just for like how deep it is, but also to see if there's any kind of a reef or look at all these fish. No, it's really sandy, but there's a ton of fish. I don't really see any kind of a reef to speak of. Oh, nope, there is some over there. Okay, we've found the rocky part with the reef. It's on that side. All right. That's fine. But there seems to be a lot of fish in there. A lot. I don't know if it's deep enough that a shark could get in there. But it seems like it might not be. Oh no. Oh no. What are you? No, no, no. Flip back over. Flip over. No. Flip. Flip. What are you doing? Ugh. Stop it. This is so goofy. There we go. Oof. Okay, we're just going to leave you there for now. Good night. Says it's a sunny day. To leave the island or not to leave the island. I don't feel like I can leave yet. I don't. I don't want to overload my inventory, but really all I've gotten so far is a bucket. I need to dive into that sense of adventure here. Let's see what we have over here. It's nice and bright and sunny. We have a spear, we're close to land. Let's see what we have out here in these ships. Looks like a container, yep. It's empty. Okay, alright. There's a lot of fish here I could catch too. Alright, okay, my heart's pounding a little bit, but let's do our due diligence. Let's investigate this stuff. A compass. See, look at that. That's good stuff. That's very good stuff. I like that. I like that a lot. That's going to be something worth having. Can be used for navigating between islands. Boom. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And that means that's kind of to the south. So the south is more that direction. That's interesting. That's good. That's good find. Good find. I love it. Now we have coconuts for food. But I think honestly, I'm going to try to spearfish while I'm here. Let's go ahead and we'll drink this coconut now. And then what we're going to do is, I lost my little camp. Then what we're going to do is put our coconut here. Oh, let's hold on to these other ones though. Yeah, no, these other ones are good. They still have stuff in them. Hey, we'll put some more sticks on the fire. Yep. Make sure it's continuing to burn. Oh no! Ugh. The same button that adds sticks to the fire is the button that puts it out. So that's why that happened. It was my apologies. We're gonna get our fire going again. There's no reason not to. Then we're going to spearfish a little bit. Okay. Let's get our fishing spear out. And let's get us some fish now. Look at that. Boom! I love it. Yep, there's one. Boom! Sardine. Boom, gimme. Yep. This is great. No not gonna be eating coconut for us. Another sardine. These are just little fish though. Where's some bigger fish? What are you? Pilchard, you're still pretty small fish. Alright, let's go here in the reef for a second. Surely there's gonna be bigger fish. Alright, come on. We're still pretty close to land. It's relatively shallow. We don't have to be shallow. We don't have to be that afraid. Come on, sardine. Pilchard. There we go. Got another one. Oof. Need to practice holding my breath. Need to get better at holding my breath for sure. Sardine. Come on. There we go. Got another one. All these little fish. But that's okay. I'm trying to get comfortable to being in the water. And the only way to do that is to keep practicing it. So we've got 4 pilchard, sardine, pilchard. Okay, so they take up the same spot. It's a small fish is all it says. Let's go over here. Oof, I'm not sure what kind of coral that is, but I don't want to touch it. Okay, we'll go above the water, catch our breath. Looks like all the fish here are pretty small. It's okay, it's a nice little shallow pool to catch some fish in. That's good. It's a killer little renewable area for fish, for food. This island is a really nice island. I might set up a more permanent establishment here. Might build a smoker and smoke a bunch of this fish, actually. I believe there's more tarp on the island that I haven't picked up. I know there was on the one end. So if we get some rocks, we turn this into a smoker, then we can totally preserve. Oh, look at that, a crab. Nah, you're good. We've got a lot of fish. I don't need to worry about crab just yet. Tarp, lashing, coconuts. We're gonna pile up the drinkable coconuts over here on this side. Well, the drinkable coconuts that aren't empty, I'll say that. And then we'll gather some rocks, I believe, to make a campfire pit. We need 3 rocks. That's easy peasy. 2. And 3 should be around here somewhere. Look at those planks. I bet if I wasn't worried about making a hodgepodge little tiny miniature building that was just corrugated metal and planks and just one room, I bet I could make one pretty quick. I might do that. I hear you. Okay. So that noise is telling me don't go in the water on this side. It definitely looks like it gets deeper faster. So that's north. So there's an island over there. I don't see anything in that direction. Oh wait, no, there's 2 of them. Yep, there's one out there, and there's one out there as well. Okay. Alright. I haven't even looked at what it takes to make some of these other rafts. Tire scraps, lashing, barrel raft base, buoy ball raft base. Interesting. Floors, propulsion, tarp, or a boat motor. Oh. Interesting. I guess I can't take my ore from the inflatable raft with me. I don't know about being at the mercy of the winds. That seems like that could be a recipe for disaster. I'm pretty grateful to be kicking around my emergency raft as long as I have been. Okay. Back to what we were doing here. We're going to build the campfire pits. Yep. And then we're going to build this smoker. Oh, I need a lot more lashings and sticks. Oh, that's fine. Look at the time, though. That's going to be the end of this episode. So thank you very much for joining me. This has been Stranded Deep, episode 7. Come back and see us next time when we get our smoker up and possibly go to some new islands after this one, maybe. Or maybe we'll hang out here and build a more sturdy structure. I don't know. I hope you had fun, as always, because I know I did. So we'll see you next time. Take care.